The Galactic Empire had ruled the stars for 10,000 years. Entire civilizations bent the knee without question, their tribute convoys flowing endlessly toward the glittering Imperial core. No planet dared refuse. None survived refusal. When the Imperial fleet arrived in soul space, they expected the same ritual of submission. Their flagship, the Vanguard of Eternity, opened a channel to the strange blue-green world before them. "Inhabitants of Sol 3, boomed the translated voice of Admiral Xyrix. "You are now subjects of the Eternal Empire. Deliver your tribute in precious metals, refined resources, and biological stock, or face destruction. You have one standard week to comply." On Earth, the United Earth Council convened in a secure underground chamber. Generals, admirals, scientists, and diplomats filled the war room. At the head of the table, a grizzled man in a dark naval uniform leaned forward. His name was Admiral Hayes, and unlike most in the room, he looked almost bored. "They want tribute," one diplomat said nervously. "If we refuse, they'll annihilate us. We can't possibly match their firepower." Hayes smiled faintly. "They think they're talking to another soft world. They have no idea what kind of planet we come from." Someone chuckled nervously. "And what exactly do we tell them?" Hayes stood, straightened his uniform, and pressed the comms panel. "We tell them the truth." When the Imperial flagship received Earth's response, their comms officers looked baffled. The transmission was simple. One human, stone-faced, staring directly into the lens. "Run." No demands. No explanation. Just that one word. The Empire laughed. Every species laughed the first time they heard humans talk like that. It was a strange mix of arrogance and certainty, as if they weren't bluffing, as if they knew exactly what would happen. Admiral Xyrix dismissed it as primitive posturing. The Imperial fleet advanced into Earth orbit. Then things began to go wrong. It started with the sensors. Ships reported multiple unidentified contacts emerging from behind the moon. Not Imperial ships, something else. Dark, angular shapes, hundreds of them, each bristling with weapons. The computer tagged them as human warships. "How did they build this many?" Xyrix snarled. His aide whispered something about Deathworlder industrial efficiency, but he waved it away. The next problem was the jamming. Within minutes, Imperial targeting systems failed, navigation scrambled, and communications dissolved into static. Someone reported the humans were flooding their systems with weapon-grade electromagnetic pulses while still holding precise firing solutions of their own. And then came the voice again, this time over every Imperial channel. "Admiral Hayes, you had your chance. We warned you." The humans fired first. Imperial doctrine assumed a slow, deliberate opening salvo, powerful but predictable. The humans, however, unleashed chaos. Hypersonic rail slugs tore through shields before the Empire's systems registered the attack. Swarms of autonomous drones ripped through fighter wings like rabid metal hornets. Stealthed corvettes appeared inside the Imperial formation, point-blank firing their heavy cannons before vanishing back into ECM cover. On the bridge of the Vanguard, Xyrix felt his confidence curdle into dread. The Empire had fought many species. None fought like this. There was no elegant exchange of blows, only a storm of relentless violence. Reports screamed across the fleet. Battle Group Delta wiped out. Carrier decks aflame. Their ships won't stop closing. And over it all, the human voice again. "You came here thinking you could scare us into kneeling. This is Earth. We don't kneel." By the end of the third hour, the Imperial fleet was gone. Some ships destroyed, others fleeing blindly into deep space. The Vanguard limped away with its shields shattered, hull scorched, and pride in ruins. In the silent aftermath, the surviving Imperial officers reviewed what had happened. No one could understand it. How could a young, isolated species stand against the full might of the Eternal Empire? Only one data entry stood out. Classification: Deathworld. Native species: human. Recommendation: do not engage. For the first time in its history, the Empire added a new note to its conquest protocols. If encountering Sol 3, transmit apologies. Then run.